Hello, my name is Sarah, and this is my last video for the Python for Everybody Capstone project. So my data source was the Transport for London Unified API, which gives lots of information about transport in London, including accident statistics. I wanted to look at bicycle accident statistics. I thought that the most accidents would probably happen in the City of London, and I wanted to check that out. So before I could do that, I had to apply for an app ID and an app key, which came very quickly. And when I had that, I could look at the data, which is JSON and not easy to read, but pretty printed out. It's very easy to read, and meant that I could see how to find the information that I wanted. So I wrote my first program where I created a database and the tables, and I connected to Transport for London, and I read the data and I identified the information for the database and inserted it into the database. I saved it all and closed the connection. And hey presto, it got into the database. Here's the information for 2008, the ID, the latitude, the longitude, the severity, and the victim. Here we have the pedal cyclists on show here. So once I did that, I was then able to write the geodump.py program, which is the code to write the coordinates to the where.js file. So I had to iterate through the data to load the cyclist accident places, and I chose the serious accidents rather than the fatal accidents, which I thought would be too sad. So here we are, this is the data, and I will actually run that for you. It happens quite quickly, there we go. And we have 429 serious accidents that happened in London in 2008. And if we look at the coordinates, here they are in the where.js file, these lovely coordinates there. And that meant that I could use the where.html code to visualize them on the Google geocoding site. I actually had a bit of problem with this because I could insert the coordinates for London here, but I couldn't bring up the little red labels. And I hummed and hawed about that for about 3 days, and eventually somebody said to me, well, why don't you look at the format of the coordinates, because there might be something wrong there. So I did, and sure enough, they were the wrong way around. It was very easy to rectify. And so I was able to run that, and a map of information popped up with all my coordinates, all my little red labels. Isn't that lovely? So as you can see, there are lots and lots in central London here, and if I zoom in, here is the City of London. I don't have a very good internet connection, guys. It takes a while to load. But anyway, here is central London, the City of London, and as you can see, there is a higher concentration of accidents here than anywhere else. This is 2008, and things might have got worse since then because the City of London is very densely populated during the day, and there's a lot of cyclist activity with couriers and things like that. So I was right. Anyway, so that's the end of my project and the end of the course with the Python for Everybody MOOC. Thank you very much for watching, and the best of luck with your own projects. Goodbye.